Hello, everybody. My name's Sara Arthurs, and I'm the Executive Director with the Calgary Interfaith Council, and I'm happy to be here with my colleague and friend, Reverend Samaya Oakley, and she is a board member with the Calgary Interfaith Council. Glad you can be here, Samaya.
Oh, Sarah, I'm so glad that you made time for this. I'm so excited about all the events that we have coming up for UN World Interfaith Harmony Week this year. Um, we have a whole host of activities that I know people are just going to want to know about, and we're doing something brand new this year. We're offering 8 faithful days, midday prayers for you, World United. And at noon every day from Wednesday, January 29th through to Friday, the 7th of February, with the exception of Saturday and Sunday, there will be a half-hour prayer led by someone from a different faith tradition. We'll have hopefully someone from a Muslim tradition, a Jewish tradition, Buddhist, Hindu, Baha'i, Anglican, Sikh, and Indigenous. It is going to be just such a delicious half hour to reset your day in the middle of the day. And then on Friday, the 31st, we have scriptural sharing, and that's hosted by the Faith and Spirituality Center, and it's going to be at the MacEwan Student Center. This is more for those university students or those younger who would like to come and experience scriptural sharing. It's always something that I have found very valuable, particularly when I went to seminary. Sarah, would you like to tell us about the opening ceremony?
Yeah, so this year the opening ceremony is on Saturday because that's when February 1st is. So we'll be hosting it at 7:30 at the atrium of City Hall. And there will be it'll be an all ages event. There'll be a children's choir, there'll be some drumming, there'll be prayers and scriptures read from different faith traditions. We'll have some special guests, a city councilor, as well as a guest who is the executive director of Jubilee USA, which is an organization that supports debt forgiveness for developing countries and will be giving us some information about the opportunity present in Calgary with the G7 happening in the Kananaskis in June, middle of June. So it should be interesting. And of course, there will be balloons. For those of you that were there last year, you remember that we had some wonderful helium balloons available for photo ops. So they will also be available throughout the week at the different venues and opportunities. So the next thing that's happening on Sunday, February 2nd, and this is an event especially for members, pre-members, committed volunteers, people that are really interested in the work of Interfaith in Calgary. We're going to be hosting an event with the support of Cam Stewart, who is formerly of the Alberta Human Rights Commission, and he's an anti-racism specialist. We're going to be doing some work around how can interfaith collaboration make Calgary a better place, and what is our role in that? So we're excited to engage with our members and supporters in that work. And it will be followed by a 2-for-1 opportunity in the same venue.
I know. I'm so excited about the Courage to Connect interfaith potluck that's happening right after that. So if you're coming to the conversation with Cam Stewart, make sure that you bring your potluck offering with you. But if you are just coming for the potluck, please join us for the potluck on Sunday, February the 2nd from 6 o'clock to 8:30. I know from previous years, people have talked about this as the highlight or the pinnacle of what is being offered in terms of UN World Interfaith Harmony event weeks, uh, event happenings. I also want to make sure that you know that Reverend Tony Snow, who's a board member of Calgary Interfaith Council, is hosting a panel where interfaith groups or different faith traditions will be talking about their engagement with reconciliation. What does that look like? And that's going to be at Hillhurst United Church on Tuesday, February the 4th at 7. this event does require registration. And Sarah, we're doing something new, another new thing this year, and that is we're having a lecture. Would you like to tell us about that, please?
Yeah, so we're excited to be partnering with the Action Dignity organization, and it has been brought to our attention by our members that racism is something that happens both within faith traditions, between faith traditions, and so we wanted to take some time to look at um, racism through the lens of faith. And we're excited to be guided in that by Dr. Frances Boyake, who is the executive director of Action Dignity. So that event will be happening on Wednesday at 7 o'clock. All of these events and those that require registration, the information for that is on calgaryinterfaithcouncil.org website. And so that's where you go to register and get further details. And it will be followed later in the week by another intriguing conversation on the Thursday.
Yes, we're actually going to be having a panel at the FCJ Center, which is where we'll have couples interfaith couples, talk about how they navigate that in their marriages. And I know I've definitely put this on my calendar because I'd like to hear more about how couples do this. That is on Thursday, the 6th of February, and it goes from 7 to 9 p.m. And Sarah, we've got something, another new event, and it's the U35 Big Mingle. Would you like to tell us about that?
Yes, well, one of the members of our team was asking, is this about dating? I don't know, that wasn't the intention, but I can see why you might think it was. So we really know that some of the folk that are on the front lines of interfaith conversation, interfaith confrontation are the young adults in our community. And we really wanted to create an event to bring together young people from different faith traditions who believe that faith can be a force for good in the city and are interested in connecting with other people from different traditions around that inquiry and that conversation. So that's going to be happening at the public library downtown, and we'll be providing some pizza. Registration is required. This event will be followed by a lecture that's hosted by the University of Calgary. It's through the Chair of Christian Thought, and it will be a lecture about the role of studying religions in higher education. So the two events are kind of affiliated. There's a similarity in the topic, and we'd really love to see young folks come to that event, and looking forward to it very much.
And I'm so excited that we are again finishing UN World Interfaith Harmony Week with a very traditional thing that we have done over the years, from what I understand, and that is the Interfaith Harmony Spoken Word in Concert. This year is going to be held at Scarborough United on Sunday, February the 9th, from 2 to 3:30. We have an impressive lineup of choirs who are coming to be a part of it. And I understand that we may very well have a guest from who is a Congolese professional drummer who will be coming and accompanying one of the choirs and perhaps even teaching us a song. So I'm excited to be finishing it with that event because it is truly a wonderful way to finish UN World Interfaith Harmony Week. There's just so many opportunities. I hope that each one of you will choose at least two or three and even more to fit into your very busy schedule to come and celebrate and lift up the importance of interfaith relationships in the city of Calgary. It is so important that we maintain one foot in our own tradition and another foot into working together for what benefits all of Calgary. So thank you very much. Sara, would you tell us once again how people can find out more or how to register for any of these events?
Yeah. So check out our website, calgaryinterfaithcouncil.org, and go to the drop-down menu, which is around United Nations World Interfaith Harmony Week, and you'll see a listing for all the events, their locations, and whether registration is required or not. And so we hope to see you soon, the beginning of February. Until then, be well, and we look forward to seeing you.